when I started the foundation, it really was based on the fact that I can't adopt them all. So what is the next best thing? The next best thing is getting out and making a difference and saving their lives any way that you can. So I would challenge anybody listening to this to go out and make a difference for a pet, because only you can make that difference, and without you, there really is no tomorrow for that pet.
Since 2011, BISSELL Pet Foundation has impacted the lives of 341,293 pets and counting. Through grant funding for adoption, spay, neuter, microchipping, and emergency support, BISSELL Pet Foundation saved more pets than ever in 2020, despite a global pandemic. In 2021, BISSELL Pet Foundation has expanded its life-saving efforts, including boots-on-the-ground missions to help shelters and communities in need. In January, the BPF team spent 3 days at the Humane Society of the Delta, prepping almost all of their animals to transport across the country. In this poor rural area, there is no hope for pets to be adopted.
We have spent the last 3 days here at the Humane Society of the Delta on our Support the Shelters Rescue Road trip. We decided, BISSELL Pet Foundation, to come down here and help the Humane Society of the Delta save lives. It's not just us. I mean, we're a small team and we can fund, but we can't move. 16 shelters stepped up with us to make a difference and pull so many animals. 240 dogs, 30 cats left this facility.
I've always called ourselves the forgotten shelter because no one knew we were here. We never got help. And this amazing lady, Kathy Bissell with the BISSELL Foundation, has changed 440 dogs' lives today. They all have a home, they're on a sofa, they're in a bed. It's been amazing, beyond belief, more than I could have ever dreamed would happen.
BISSELL Pet Foundation received a call about more than 100 dogs seized from a puppy mill in Opelousas, Louisiana. The dogs were neglected and in need of immediate attention. Within a few days, BISSELL Pet Foundation was on site in Louisiana with a team of shelter partners to help examine, vaccinate, and prep these dogs for transport.
We got called down to Opelousas, Louisiana to help them. They had a puppy mill case, a lot of little dogs, Shih Tzus, Pekingese, very cute, very sweet, very matted, and in the shape of what a puppy mill dog would look like. Overbred, not taken care of, some dental issues, just things that you look for in dogs that are being overbred and typically bred for money. So it's really sad for these animals. It's really, really important that you understand where your puppy's from, that you meet the mother and the father. Always see the environment that these puppies were raised in. If somebody says to you, I'll meet you on the exit, I'll meet you at a parking lot, you're buying your puppy online, do not purchase that puppy. I always say that puppy mills come in all shapes and disguises, and they really do. They could be a neighbor next door with a big house, like in this case, who had many, many dogs inside. We're really thankful to be here. So many shelters have stepped up. It's going to be amazing because, you know, there's great need, and they have over 100 dogs here, and so people are going to be very lucky, the recipient of some wonderful dogs that are getting great medical attention. They're being vaccinated, and it's fantastic. You can find these dogs in your shelter. This is one case of about 25,000 going on around the country. So when you're looking for a dog, look no further than your local shelter. There are so many gorgeous dogs here. My heart is breaking. They are beautiful. They all need homes, and they are so grateful once you take them out of the shelters.
For every 5 puppy mill dogs our shelter partners transported, they also gave a freedom ride to at least one long-term shelter dog. In total, 134 dogs were transported.
At the BISSELL Pet Foundation, we feel that the best way to understand the shelters we serve are to visit them. And we typically pick shelters that maybe are forgotten shelters that people don't really know about, but we can come and bring an awareness to other rescues and also give them some resources to fix their shelter.
Here at Franklin County Animal Control, we are the only shelter for Franklin County, and we are flooded with animals. We are open intake. So that means today, if someone lives in Franklin County and says, hey, I got 10 dogs, we have to take them, and we have to make room at the drop of a hat. That is a huge challenge. We don't have a vet on staff. So we cannot spay or neuter here. We cannot treat for heartworms. So we really prefer our animals go to rescues where they do get the funding to get the dogs properly spayed, their shots. You have no idea what we go through to save these animals, how many emails I write begging rescues to come to our shelter and take more dogs. And it just breaks my heart.
By visiting shelters, BISSELL Pet Foundation can better understand a partner's needs and connect them with other partner organizations who can help.
Today, Operation Freedom Ride is pulling 11 dogs and 7 cats to bring them back to Rochester, New York, where they have foster homes waiting for them. We've been lining them up this whole trip. They'll spend about 2 weeks in a foster home, decompressing, getting to know them, making sure that they're healthy. Then we'll start looking for adoptive homes for them.
So the best part is right now. We're going to load up these dogs. They're going to make their way to a new life, and these dogs that never had a chance are now going to have a chance. Bottom line is you got to care about the animals you serve. And the people here in Franklin County, they care. And so to me, that shows. The minute you walk through the door, you see the love. Because everything is done together. Nobody can do it on their own. So working in tandem with other rescues is how you save lives. I mean, this is where the happy tales come from. It's pretty exciting.
In May, BISSELL Pet Foundation organized and sponsored a free clinic to make spay-neuter, vaccinations, microchips, and heartworm treatment accessible for the people of West Helena, Arkansas. Cars lined up around the parking lot each day before the 7 a.m. start time, demonstrating the great need in the community.
We're here in West Helena, and it has been 3 fabulous days. Community outreach for free spay and neuter. We were so full, which is so exciting. We had to give about 120 vouchers to a clinic about an hour away. One of the things that I observed was that most people coming in with their pets, females especially, those females had had 1 to 3 litters already, and now they were spaying them. So that's fantastic, but what does that say? That says there are a lot of puppies in this community. All pets were vaccinated, they got microchips, and they're on to their families where hopefully they won't be reproducing anymore. 224 pets altogether, 1 doctor who was amazing, and a great team and effort by all who were here.
It's really important to offer low cost or free spay and neuter to areas that we're in. We're in a pretty rural area that has a lot of overpopulation. We have a great surgery team. We partner with the BISSELL Pet Foundation. They're sponsoring this whole event. It's important to us, it's important to them. We both can help in the areas the other one cannot.
With animal welfare, collaboration is the key. It doesn't happen without us supporting each other, helping each other, and serving with each other. So the chance to work with 2 organizations that do so much in communities was a thrill for us and a real opportunity to continue that collaboration and teamwork.
We feel really good about not just being a Band-Aid and moving the animals out of this community to northern shelters that receive them, but we feel like we're doing more now. We're actually at the root of the problem, and that's why spay and neuter is so important. BISSELL Pet Foundation will not stop until every pet has a home.